happy Saturday and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am sitting in my car at my house, just fixing to leave, letting my car warm up a second because it is a brisk morning here in April, and I'm headed out to take some senior pictures for one of my youth group girls. I've got all my coats and things, but I've got all my equipment, my camera, my step stool. I am ready to go. It's been a minute since, well, it's been a year because I did my nephew's last year, since I took senior pictures, and it's something I love doing. It is not my job. It's a hobby only. Like, I don't get paid for it. Sometimes they bring me coffee and I'm okay with that. But I just really enjoy taking pictures. I've done some family sessions and things. So, yeah, that is what I'm doing this morning. I wanted to vlog before I got on the road because I'm barely gonna be making it in time. And just open this weekly vlog and say hey to y'all. So, hey, welcome to this vlog. I hope you enjoy coming along with us this week. So let's get the show on the road. I am done. I'm actually almost home. I stopped and got some Sonic. I don't know how long it has been since I have had a supersonic breakfast burrito, but I've been missing it. I forgot how dang good they are. And I normally love the jalapenos in them because it just gives so much flavor. But today I'm like, I just am not feeling it. And I got it without jalapenos, and it is still so dang good. They're usually just so spicy. It almost ruins everything for me. Flavor's great. The spice, too much. Anyhow, pictures went amazing. I'm gonna set this down. I already ate my tots, and now I'm just famished. It's noon, yeah. So we've been going since 8 a.m. I think we got done maybe like 10:30, something like that. So nice and long, but it was a girl from my youth group and her boyfriend, which he comes to my youth group too. I've just known her since she was itty bitty. And so them, and so I knew I was doing hers, and she had asked for some couples shots of them. But then I found out he hasn't had his senior pictures either. So I'm like, let's go. So it's basically doing 3 sets of pictures, you know. So not too terrible for 8 to 9, 9 to 10. 2.5 hours for basically 3 sets of senior pictures, you know. So it went good. And we went to 2 different places. And we had 3 different outfit changes, so it was perfect. I filmed a short little time-lapse clip. I'm so excited. I think they turned out absolutely beautiful. It was cold this morning. Bless their hearts. They were such troopers. They did so good. Okay, so next thing I was gonna say about Sonic. First of all, breakfast burrito, fabulous. But y'all, I have been sleeping on their vanilla cold brew. What in the world? This is where it's at. It's good. It's good. Far superior to McDonald's. I will definitely say that. So it's an iced coffee. And then, so I'm going home to do homework. Let me get up. We're back on my road. So I haven't brought you guys along onto my road in quite a while. So if you've forgotten how bad it is, here's your reminder. Anyway, I got that drink to go with my breakfast at noon. But I also got a large cherry limeade because it's half price all day when you order it on the app. And I'm going home to do homework. Did I just say that? So I need some sustenance to get me going through the entire day. Plus, Scotty and the kids are 2 hours away at a baseball game. So Aiden had a game today. I wasn't sure if I would get done with pictures in time to go. I didn't think I would, and I did not. So they were already, well, now it's noon. His game started at noon. So yeah, Scotty and Riley have been gone for quite a while. So I'm sad to miss Aiden's game, but it is what it is. I got those pictures done. I'm going to get a bunch of homework done today. It's going to be a good day. So that is all. The road only gets worse from here, so I'm just going to get off of here, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Hi, I'm home. I'm freezing too. It's so cold in this house. I should go look at the thermostat and see where it's at, but I refuse to turn the heater back on. So I'm sitting here with a blanket on my lap and a blanket on my shoulders. But I really need to be doing homework, but guess what I'm doing? You'll never guess. Looking through the senior pictures. y'all. I'll put my favorites in this video. I'm proud of these, like things that I was like, oh yeah, that's not really working. They worked, and it's so exciting. So 513 pictures though. But again, it's like that's like 3 sessions, you know, her, him, and the couple. So that's definitely the most pictures I've ever taken in a session before, but I'm totally justifying it. Divide it by 3. So it's like the fewest I've taken in a session if you do it that way. But anyway, I am just morning, natural light, coming through trees. Like that is where it's at. Let me show you. I gotta show you this one. Hold on. I mean, I'll pop them on the screen, but hang on. I didn't think this one worked. Stop it right now. Let me figure out where it's at. Come on. Like on the staircase. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of it. And then, okay, fast forward. Oh wait, no, they were back. Like, come on. Oh, there's a glare on him. Look at it. It's so good. Okay, and then there was the ones with the willow. So pretty. Okay. One more and then I'll be done. Okay, I'll pop some in over on the screen, do a little montage of pictures and music and stuff. I don't know if I said this earlier, but this is like my senior gift to them. So anyhow, I'm excited about them, and just in time because they have to have these turned in pretty soon. I can't remember when she said, for their senior slideshow. So anyhow, I need to do something else, but I'm going to finish looking through these pictures first. So enjoy the montage. Here it is coming up. I hope that you enjoy checking out these pictures. It is later in the not later in the afternoon. It's 2:38 right now in the afternoon, and we had to come to town because Riley needs some makeup for prom. So we have to go to Ulta and get her makeup. And then Aiden requested, which is hilarious that he requested that we go here, because last time we were here, he was very judgy to us about this, but we're at the Goodwill outlet bins. Scotty's never been here, so I'm excited for Scotty to come here, but Aiden saw some golf clubs last time he was here, and right after that they started doing golfing in his lifetime sports class, and actually Friday at school they went to an actual golf course, and so he's really enjoyed golf, so he's banking that they still have golf clubs today. So we're just going to go into the bins and check that out. Then we're going to go to Ulta. So I figured I would bring you guys along with our little Sunday outing. So let's get going. My phone is still obviously very dirty because look at Scotty. I'm clear.
Maybe I'm dirty.
I mean, kind of fuzzy. Okay. All right. Let's go inside. It's like full today. All the bins are super full. All right, I just found a gem. Look at this thing. It's like a shadow box, but it's very interesting. I kind of want it in a weird way, but I have no use for it. But where else are you going to find something like this, right? Make offer. It'd be like $1 here.
Daddy found it.
Oh, yeah, I did like it.
That looks like Mama.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Okay, excuse my watery eyes. I have dry eyes. Thanks, Mama. Riley thanks you too, because she's dealing with the same thing right now every single day. Okay, we're loading the car up, but Scotty found me the find of, like, I'm so excited, and I think only like teachers are excited about this. We found an entire set of Funkin' Wagnalls, which Funkin' Wagnalls is kind of an inside joke for us, but they're encyclopedias. And if I ever get a classroom, I already like knew I wanted a set of encyclopedias for my classroom. and we found the entire set, which I wish their books were cheaper. They really should be cheaper. But I got that whole set plus some like Bailey School Kids. I got another Treasured Classic or whatever those are called. Great Illustrated Classics. If you guys watch for a minute, you'll know I'm kind of collecting those. So I got Tom Sawyer. That's an exciting one. Fly Guy, you know, just generic classroom books. An I Survived book. My kiddos like those. And it's the Joplin Tornado, which Joplin is near us. And then I don't even know what else I grabbed. But anyways, I always like the books. But they're 50 cents each, or the fifth one's free, basically. Not the best deal on books, I don't think. You can get them at the Samaritan shop for $0.25 sometimes. But still, a whole set of encyclopedias. So that makes me very excited. Aiden got a few golf clubs. Did you already put them in, Aiden?
Yeah.
And he did find a putter and a wood and a ball retriever, like for getting balls out of the water. And then we found a little RCA digital antenna. We're gonna try it at our house.
I'm actually not sure if this is
to see. Oh.
I think it is.
Some kind of iron or something. We don't know what it
It's
is.
not an iron.
We're new to the golf game here. They're definitely kids clubs. They're kind of short, but anyway, yeah.
Something to mess around with.
What did you think, Scotty? Did you enjoy the bins?
Not really.
Enjoy is not the word for it. He did find me a really nice coat too. I'll have to show you guys later. So yeah, that was a fun little time. So now we're gonna go to Ulta. I'm gonna go take this cart back and get some hand sani while I'm in there. Yeah, so I'll be back, guys. Hey y'all, happy Monday. It is after school. Y'all, it's been a stressful day for me, but due to nothing else than my own cause of stress. So I've got a list of things that I need to do today. And Riley has a game tonight, and we weren't going to go to Riley's game because it's like an hour away, and she has a closer game tomorrow, and then she has a home game, finally a real home game. Our fields are supposed to be done and ready, so they can play at home on Thursday. Well, then Scotty texts me. No, it's not Scotty's fault. Don't. I'm not blaming Scotty. He texts me and he's like, "It looks like it's gonna rain the rest of the week." And I'm like, "Oh, does that mean we need to go to Riley's game?" That's terrible. And he's like, "Yeah, I was thinking the same thing." And so, sorry, it's hot. And so I was like, "Oh, but then people are gonna hear me talking. That's so weird. There's no one around." Okay, so then I was like, "Okay, well, let me see what I can figure out to be able to go." So I am trying like all day long to get this stuff done, because my plan was pick up Aiden or stay after school, do the things I need to do in my classroom, pick up Aiden from ball practice, go home, work on college work, get my assignments done and turned in, and be done with this course tonight. And so going to the ball game, of course, means none of that's going to happen. And so couldn't really work it out, which I have an awesome friend that was trying to help me work it out to get Aiden taken care of. But in my own brain, I'm like, I cannot not do this stuff. Like, I am subbing in the middle school tomorrow for the next 3 days, and then 3 days next week. And so I have a ton of stuff to get ready for that. And I really shouldn't even be sitting here talking to you guys, because I need to go into Dollar Tree, and then Walmart's behind me. I got to run in there and grab all the things off my list, and then go back to my classroom and put together these busy baskets for map testing, which, as long as I get back to town by 5, which it's 4:15. It's 4:15. So as long as I get back to town by 5 to pick up Aiden from practice, he can come help me put those away, because I'm actually subbing in his class, which is kind of fun. So anyhow, I just have myself so stressed out today, and I'm like, it's not worth it. Like, I want to go watch Riley play, but like, I have to get this other stuff done. That's just it. And we're just gonna hope and pray it doesn't rain either tomorrow or Thursday, and I get to watch her this week still. And you know, mom guilt's a real thing, and you just have to do what you can do to make whatever you can do work, and just try not to be guilty about the rest of it, because that's all I could do, to not sit here and bawl right now, because I'm just so torn on all the things I have to do. But it is what it is, and we're gonna do what we can do and just try and survive the rest of it. So anyhow, that's enough. If you got mom guilt about stuff, I feel ya. I still haven't uploaded Saturday's vlog because I just haven't had time. I'll talk to y'all about that thing later, but I had to do something yesterday that just had my mind kind of in a different place for the last couple of days, and I just haven't been able to edit because I haven't had the mental capacity, because between that and school and work, like going to college and work and kids and bogging, like I need to go shopping. So anyway, that's that. Happy Monday. I'll bring you along when I put those busy baskets together, because that's fun. And this isn't very fun, just sitting here complaining about things. So I'm gonna go shopping, and then I'll see you guys in my classroom later on. Okay, I'm back in my classroom. I almost forgot that I was gonna bring you guys along, because I was not even thinking. I've got my wonderful helper here, Aiden, because this is his class, so he's gonna help me with this. He actually has no choice at all. So I have these baskets. These are the best baskets ever from the Dollar Tree. I just bought some more, but when I get my classroom, I keep saying when, because hopefully it happens sooner than later. These fit perfectly in a desk. So here's a prime example. So they fit in there that way, and so there's plenty of room on both sides for things, and it'll just help, and we'll see, keep their desk better organized. I think it's great. So what I'm putting in these are a zoo book. My principal gave me a bunch of these, or I don't have enough zoo books, so I have these National Geographic Kids ones. These are 7th graders. Have I mentioned that? I'm not sure. So I'm not trying to be lame. I'm just trying to give them plenty to do, because they have 90 minutes to take their test. Some of them will fly through it. Some won't even care. Some will try hard. Some will take longer than others, but they have to be quiet the rest of the time. They're supposed to bring a book to read. I mean, even my kid is not a reader, so I want to have things to keep them quiet. So I have coloring sheets. So I have that one. Well, I'm not going to show you all of them. I made them each a bookmark. Let me get down to Aiden's instead of showing you names. So I made them a couple of bookmarks that they could color with their names on it. I'm going to put in there a Play-Doh for them to play with. And then I have tons of snacks here. I think I got enough snacks for every day this week. And then I also got Kool-Aid jammers, which those were on sale at Dollar General. And so I actually got enough to last both of the weeks because they were on sale. So that's what I'm doing. I'm packing. So I'm just gonna get them all sorted out and packed because I have 16 of them to do, and I'm ready to go home and do homework. I'm already getting like snaps and stuff from Scotty from Riley's game. I need to check my Snapchat, but I've just been busy getting all of this done. So let's pack some baskets. We got done. Aiden is playing basketball now. So I have them. They're not heavy, thankfully. I probably will be able to stack all 8 of them, and then I made myself a little basket too. And my Chromebook's dead, so I'm charging my Chromebook to take with me. I don't think I'll need it because I'm supposed to like walk around the whole time anyways while they're testing, but I don't know. Figure I probably ought to have it. But I should be able to stack all of them up and carry them over there because I have to go not across campus, but next door, I guess, basically. It is in a different building. But the funny thing is, like, I knew I had a bunch of these baskets already, but I have a lot of these baskets. Literally, as I'm walking around my room, putting things away, I have one there, 2 over there, 1 at my desk, 1 there. I have 3 or 4 underneath my desk with snacks and things in them, and then the one over there that I showed you. And now I have 16, 17 right there. So yeah, when I'm telling you, these are the best baskets. They are. Like, they're just the right size. Like, they're bigger than a piece of paper. They're bigger than a notebook. I don't know. Everything fits in them perfectly, and they just are great. And they're red, and they fit my color scheme perfectly. Okay, it is now 6:03. I was hoping to be done by 6. So that worked out pretty good. And I'm going to go home and get some homework done. Hopefully. Pray for me. Hey, y'all. I don't even know how to start talking right now. First of all, thank you for loving me and being patient with me. But I have to say, like, I'm sorry I haven't put out an upload, but like, when something has to give, like, sadly, this is going to be what it's going to be, is YouTube has to give, you know, because it's my hobby and there's more important things right now. But man, it's been a rough week. Solid week. I gotta say, like, YouTube's a highlight reel. Social media is a highlight reel. Like, I mean, of course, there's those people that put everything out there, good, bad, ugly, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, like, I have a personal life, right? And you guys get to see the very public life, like the fun and happy-go-lucky Ivy. And I've obviously cried my fair share on my channel as well. But, also, not everything is mine to tell. So things that affect me and, like, are hard for me are mine things to tell because they're mine, like my feelings and emotions, but also I can't divulge everything that's happening that's not mine. You know what I mean? I think you'd probably do. You get it. But it's been quite a week. So I feel like I can share this stuff. But my last Friday, so the night that I normally edit my video and put it out, my mom called me and said, your dad's in the hospital. I was like, okay. So she's like, kind of everything was okay, but kind of not. But it was just kind of like his levels are high and his blood pressure is really high. So they're just admitting him to check all this stuff. Well, he ended up having a surgery on his kidneys, which, what? That's not even been a problem, right? Like, what else, type of thing. And then took care of all of that, and he came home Sunday. And I told you guys, I don't know what order these videos are going to go up. I don't know. Some of this might seem a little out of order or whatever. I think this will go on this week's vlog, but I still haven't put out or edited last week's vlog. So I'm confusing myself right now. So I hope this all flows together and makes sense. But at some point this week, I told y'all I had to deal with something Sunday that I really didn't want to deal with, but I did want to deal with. It's just one of those hard things that you don't want to deal with, right? And so I did that. And again, personal information, and I'm sorry I'm being so vague. But and then Tuesday, my mom called me. I was like, your dad's back in the hospital. And so here we are. It's Friday. My dad's still in the hospital. I'm actually sitting in his room right now because my mom, she already had a procedure scheduled for today, and it was all planned. My dad was going to take her. It's not routine, I don't think, but it's, not like a big deal type of thing. So I brought my mom today, so I get to sit in my dad's room, but I'll have to sit in a waiting room with a bunch of other people. But my dad is currently having another procedure done. And so I'm being very vague, and I know that, and I get that, and I know you guys understand. But man, it's been a hard week, and it's just heavy, and it's been a hard couple of years because, you guys, if you've been around a minute, my dad had the heart surgery back in 2021. No. 2020? No. 21. Yes, 2021. He had his quintuple heart bypass surgery. And then in January of 22, they found his cancer, and he went through chemo and all of that. And then in August of 22, he had his cancer removal surgery. I can't think even what it's called at the moment. Sorry. It's not going to come to me. And then he went through immunotherapy, and then he got done with all that, and then now this. And actually, in the midst of that, he had an eye thing and ended up having an eye surgery. And after he came home Sunday, we went and visited him, and he's like, all right, we'll see you next week, and we'll see what happens. I'm like, don't even joke about it, Jody. But, you know, what else can you do? You got to try and stay as best spirits as possible. But here's where I'm going with all of this. What you guys see on the day-to-day is my highlight reel. Yes, I live in the South. Highlight reel of all the good things that happen in my life, and the fun things, and the sports things, and the teacher things, and the college. You know, I give you that, but you don't see when I cry in the shower and I cry myself to sleep at night because I'm like sad or whatever, because it's heavy. It's like a heavy burden. And it's been a hard 2 years, but literally until this week, like the smallest little thing that is happening right now, it's really not even in comparison to everything else. It's like these small little things. But you know, it's the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back, and it's like, this is the thing, you know. And so it was a hard week for me. That's why I've not filmed much. That's why I didn't do my upload for Saturday, because it was just like wave upon wave of emotions. And it was just like, I just couldn't, like I said, something had to give, and this was it. And so I still plan on trying to be consistent, but I didn't even grocery shop this week, so I didn't have a haul to film and put out Thursday. And you might get a double feature on Saturday and get both of these on Saturday. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, I'll be sitting here in the hospital for several hours. I might be able to get both of them edited and uploaded. Again, who knows? You'll know because you'll be watching this at some point in history or in time. Or, yeah, that's another thing. Brain fog, real deal. Like, I can't think, I can't speak. My kids are like, what did you just say? And I'm like, I don't even know. So use this as a lesson that, like, everything you see, you never know what people are going through, right? And I'm fine. Like, I really am fine. But the things you see out there are a highlight reel. You only see the good stuff. But I do have to say, this is where I was going with all this too a while ago. Brain fog, for real, remember? Okay. Is that I don't know how anyone that does not know Jesus as their Savior, does not have a relationship with God, gets through stuff like this in their life. Because our faith is the only thing that has literally drug us through this. It's hard. Okay, hi. It's been hours. Hours upon hours upon hours. So I think I talked to you after my mom went back for surgery. So that was like noon, and it's 7:36 and I'm leaving the hospital. So right, like when I was talking to you, my dad got brought back, which was great, but they didn't do the procedure on him that they were gonna do. So then I just spent the rest of the day hanging out with my dad, and my mom's surgery got done at like 1:30, and they brought her to recovery, and then she had to be in recovery for like a long time. So everything was fine, but her blood pressure was not, like, it kept kind of going up and down. So anyway, they finally got it to a level that the surgeon was happy with, and put her in a room at about something, I don't know, 6:30, I don't know. I've lost track of all understanding. So she's in a room now, and the cool thing was, I asked my dad's nurse if he would be able to go see her, and she said, yeah, if he's up for it, for sure. So we put him in a wheelchair, and I got to take him up there, and we were actually in the room when my mom came, because she said like 5 minutes, and it took us at least 10 minutes to get him loaded up and up there, and he was excited to get out, but it wore him plumb out. And then Mama was so excited. I wish I was filming when they wheeled her in the room, because her face was just so precious. But I did get a few pictures of them. But definitely the definition of in sickness and in health. My cousin, I sent her the picture, and she's like, in sickness and in health. Yes, absolutely. My parents have been through a lot, and my mom said 51 years almost. Well, they've been together almost 53, married almost 51, and she said this is a first, thankfully, that they were both in the hospital at the same time. So not thankful that they're both in the hospital for this. Do I have to over-explain everything to you? Apparently I do, but I know I don't have to, because you guys understand me, because I'm crazy. So anyhow, I'm going home. It's been a long day. I left like 7:15 this morning, and it's 7:36, so it's been over 12 hours. But it's been a good day despite all of that. We were joking with the nurse, but like I got to spend more time with my dad than I have in a very long time. I would prefer it not have been in the hospital, but you know, I'll take what I can get. We live less than a mile from each other and we never see each other. Either they're at appointments or we're at ball games or whatever. So anyhow, it was good to spend a lot of time with my dad today. And even my mom, you know, we rode down here together and I spent time with her in her room after she got done, and she was tired. So that is all. Good grief, that's enough, right? Yes, it is. So I am going to try and go home and edit these because I should be home by 8:30. And did I tell you what Riley's doing? Riley's at prom with her cousin. I'm so excited. So I hope I get pictures. I don't think it starts till 8. So I asked for pictures. So hopefully they send me some pictures, or hopefully my cousin will send pictures. So I guess it's her second cousin, but whatever. And so I'll have to go pick her up late tonight anyways. And so I might as well just stay up editing and do a double feature tomorrow. That's my plan right at the moment. So we'll see if that happens. But in order to do that, I need to get home. And I'll tell you a secret. Okay, I can't pick it up. I brought my stuff to edit and I didn't do any editing because I spent time with my dad and I took a nap when he took a nap. So that was kind of nice. All right, I gotta go. I'm tired and I need to get driving. I'm kind of delaying because I don't want to drive. And as you can tell, it's kind of raining. So I'll see you all later. Or is this going to be me closing the vlog? I think this will be me closing the vlog. If I have pictures of Riley, I'll insert them at this point. But otherwise, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along with this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it because I know there was a lot of good stuff. But yeah, what a way to end it, right? But now you understand why you haven't seen much of me in the last couple of days. So say it with me. It is what it is, and we are going to get through it, and we are so thankful that God is so good to us. And no matter how today would have turned out, God is still good, and He takes care of us, and we have peace that surpasses all understanding because He is so good. I kind of think that's what I was saying when my dad came back, and I cut it off, but that is the truth of the matter. I'm wearing my mama's wedding ring because she can't have them on right now. But that is the truth of the matter, that God is our refuge and our strength when we are completely weak in a puddle. So anyway, thank y'all for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. If you enjoyed 1 ounce of this video, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. Come along on this wild ride that is my life, and remember, it's a highlight reel, but I will show you as much of the real. I mean, it's all real, but you know, some things are more fun to share than others. We'll leave it at that. So thank y'all again. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.